You're an iron try until you finish it. Then you're an iron did.
Why don't we find out where the iron even came from? Because I mean, wouldn't that make you slow? Running with Maverick and Wolfman. Welcome to the podcast about running, health, fitness, family, and the adventures of life. Maverick here.
Wolfman here. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and of course the biggest one, YouTube. When you find us on YouTube, please subscribe. Send it to your friends. Have them subscribe as well. Help us continue to grow and bring stuff like this great episode to people like you.
That's right.
All right. Well, I don't know if you've been paying attention, my friend, but Chicago Marathon happened this morning. Some big, exciting stuff there. First, shout out to our friend Ron Bellinger. He ran it today. He told me he felt pretty good till about mile 22, and then not so good. Been there, my friend. Felt that. But he did finish in his second best time.
Nice.
So shout out to him. 3 hours, 15 minutes, 50 seconds. That's pretty exciting. So well done, sir. And big shout out, if you didn't see it, Connor Mantz set the American record today in the Chicago Marathon with 2 hours, 4 minutes, 43 seconds. So that's pretty impressive. So well done. Big things happening at Chicago today. I haven't really gotten to watch the race. It's pretty much all I saw. Those were the big highlights that I saw. So exciting stuff in the marathoning world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yet again this weekend.
It's a fast marathon. Year after year, it's a fast marathon.
It is. It's crazy that it's one of the fastest because didn't our friend Mr. School say that it's actually one of the hilliest? Or was that New York is one of the hilliest?
I'm pretty sure Chicago's pretty flat. I don't think it's hilly.
Maybe it's not so hilly, but it's got a lot of turns. I know that.
That might be what it is. The turns. Yeah. That sounds right.
But yeah, man.
So
exciting stuff.
I just wanted to put this question out there. I was thinking about this. All right. So a buddy of mine went out first day and got a deer. First day. Now, it's been probably like a decade before he got a deer on the first day. Right?
Sure.
So it got me thinking, right?
Oh boy.
So if you go out and get a deer the first day, right? And then you have to go out every day after that. And maybe you see a deer, maybe you don't, maybe you get one, maybe you don't, but probably don't get one most of the time after that, right? It just preface that. Like, let's just say you're not the greatest hunter in the world. But, okay, so you don't get one after that, but you keep going out, keep going out, keep going out. Kind of started thinking about that like running. Like, what if you PR'd your first time out there in the marathon, but then never PR'd again, but you keep going out and going out and going out? So, tell me, Wolfman, what's that like?
Well, I would say it's probably going to seem frustrating to you, but we had a big race over the weekend, and one of our athletes did not quite perform to what he usually does. Right? He consistently is a pretty strong runner. Just wasn't his day on Saturday, and so I told him. I said, "That's racing. That is racing. One small thing goes wrong, and you could look like two different runners out there. But you got to stick with it. Keep getting out there, because when those things come into the right place, that's when you're gonna get to where you need. Um, we've been doing stuff with the kids in the Bible lately, and today we talked about patience, right? And um, you know, maybe you want that PR tomorrow, right? Maybe you want it tomorrow, and you don't get it, so you get frustrated and you stop. Well, patience, patience they say is a virtue. Maybe your PR is not supposed to happen tomorrow. Maybe it's supposed to happen 2 years from now when all the cards align and it's a huge PR. But you're not going to know that if you just get frustrated and give up. So have the patience, keep getting out there, keep putting it together, keep putting in the work. That PR will come. Maybe not when you want it to, but it will come. That's what I have to say to that.
Agreed. Agreed. I think they're all lessons in patience, and I
Yeah,
like where you're going with that. And there's a lot to be learned, you know, from running, and also from the whole. I hope you use the deer lesson though. I hope you put that out there about the what if
I
it's
should. I should.
maybe next meet talk about that. Like maybe it's first day you go out get a buck, and then after that nothing for
Maybe
the
I
rest of
will.
the season.
Maybe
Maybe
I'll
put
use
that out
that
there.
analogy this week. That'd be a good one because it is
Patient,
the archery
and then
season up here, and a lot of us do hunt, so that
and then
analogy will go far.
and then after the patients, maybe tie it into sharing.
Yeah,
Maybe bring some venison in for everyone else. Maybe
there you go.
co-hosts of the
Yeah.
podcast that don't have anything to do with your team.
Hey, I have enough tags. If you want a deer, I can make you a deer.
A lot of biblical stories that will be taught, and most of them around deer hunting.
Yeah, and wasn't it Gary and Lori that said that a lot of people do end up PRing at their first marathon because you just don't know. You don't know what to expect. You go out way too hard. You create yourself a nice buffer, and it just happens to come together for you. But if you ran it smarter and more strategically, you could run a better time. You just don't know it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, let's just think about this in any sport. Like, let's say you're a basketball star, right? Well, why do you have a good day, December 5th, but then you have a horrible day December 7th? Like, why would that be? Because maybe their focus isn't there. Maybe there's something going on with their finances, their car, their whatever. You know
Sure.
what I mean? There's anything could come in there, and if you're not totally focused, or you're not totally fit, if you're sick, if you're injured, it's going to affect your performance, and that goes with anything.
Yeah.
Why do you lose your patience? Um, Sophomore year, but not your senior year. Well, some of that's learning to focus and to get back on track and have patience. A lot of practice. There's a lot of things that can happen, but I think your lesson is good. Um, I like what you did with that. I think that was important to get that message out there and out there quickly. The other thing I would tell you to do, advice wise for these kids, is tell them that they should enjoy the moment,
Oh
because
yeah.
most athletes do not enjoy the win, the victory, the good game, the whatever it might be. The fact that they can do participate in the activity, just enjoy it, have fun with it. Don't take it so serious. Not everyone's going to get a scholarship. Not everyone's going to go pro. I mean, we've
Yeah.
had
I
pro
mean,
runners on the show, and they can tell you that.
I would even go a step further and say most people aren't going to get scholarships. Most people aren't going to go professional. It's not going to happen. So
Yeah.
yeah, have fun with it.
Well, I'm the more positive of the two of us.
Well, more positive, but maybe I'm more realistic. No, I know
Positively
what you mean.
realistic.
I know what you mean.
No, I mean it's true. Like, I mean, scholarships are nice, but they don't come around that often. So just go and enjoy, whatever you're doing. Make it part of your life. Being an athlete, being someone who works out, being someone who's healthy. It's all good stuff.
Yeah,
Just stay with
yeah,
it.
and I think we've definitely talked about it before. Sometimes you need. Sometimes you take too long to realize how much fun you have to have with it, and we've both been in that position. We've had our slumps. We've had it where we're just not doing what we want. We're kind of sliding out of it, and then you have to find that enjoyment again, and that's a big part of it. If you're not going to enjoy it, it's going to be hard to do. It's already hard to do.
It's cyclical. Life is cyclical.
Yeah, icicles.
All the cyclists are like, yeah, absolutely, right on, man. Uh,
Great stuff.
if you don't learn your lesson, it circles back, is what I'm
Yeah,
getting at. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
But all you
you're absolutely
cyclists.
right.
Oh, anyway, are you an Iron Man yet?
No, I, I, I probably will never be, to be honest with you.
I, 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 in my heart, you're an Iron Man.
I'm more of a Hulk. I just kind of smash things.
Oh, it's
We'll be
funny.
flagged for that.
Iron Man.
Fun stuff, though. The woman in front of me, a wine glass, was a Iron Man completer. I would say. I mean, she had the M dot tattoo on her shoulder, so you know.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, anyone could get that tattoo.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Did you
It's
ask her?
no, I did not. But it's
Did you make an assumption that she was an Iron Man finisher? It didn't
by
just
the
happen
M
kind
dot
of.
tattoo. I mean that's the idea of the tattoo, isn't it? You know.
I mean,
But
maybe it was just like a Disney decal or something like that that was on her. Like maybe it wasn't actually an Iron Man symbol. Maybe it was something else
no,
similar.
it was. I will admit, I was behind her for quite a bit of the race. It was definitely an M dot tattoo.
Yeah, but maybe she's part of some other group that likes to get together and they
Just
like
get
dots.
M dot tattoos and Olympic tattoos and
Yeah, maybe the circles are just because they're nice linked circles. Like maybe it has nothing to do with the Olympics. The color structure is just the same. It's not a big deal.
that's wild.
Yeah, I'm sure she was an Iron Man. Iron Woman. Is it Iron
Yeah.
Woman? Is that the technical?
I
Like, do
would.
we?
I still think it's an iron. I think it's Iron Man. I think that's what it is.
I don't know. We're gonna have to ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please
I
let
don't
us
know either.
know if you are an Iron Man or woman. Please let us know what the proper terminology is. We are not either, so
Send
we
us the
don't know.
verbiage.
Right? Let us know.
Yeah. When you're a marathon finisher, you're just a marathon
It's so
finisher.
simple. You're just a
Yeah.
marathoner.
You finished it.
It's so easy. Ultra marathoner. I'm an
Boston
ultra person.
qualifier. Just it's one thing.
I'm a BQ.
Triathlete. Let's make it simple. They're triathletes. Oh, but it's not the Ironman. Ah, there you go.
The Iron Try would have been the way to go, probably.
Iron try. I don't like the sound of that. Iron
Eh.
did. You're an iron try until you finish it. Then you're an iron did.
Why don't we find out where the iron even came from? Because I don't. I mean, wouldn't that make you slow?
Wonder where it did originate from. Somebody email us. Email us the answer to that.
I
Running with
mean,
a Maverick.
there was a Man of
Wolfman.
Steel, so maybe that's why they went with Iron Man.
Yeah. But email us the answer. I'd like to know. Now I'm curious.
Man of Steel.
Maybe. So I was asked today. Well, we were asked today. What's a good springtime marathon? And there's lots of them, but I recommended Jim Thorpe to this particular person because that's what they were talking about. That was a good one. I would recommend it. If you're looking for a spring marathon, it was nice. The scenery was nice. The restaurant that Mav and I went to, that was nice. I couldn't tell you the name of it. He probably could.
It's
It was
Molly,
tasty.
Molly McGuire's.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you don't know what the Molly McGuire's are, look it up. It's pretty interesting, actually. But yeah, there's Jim Thorpe's kind of a cool town. They've got a lot of neat stuff, historic things.
Yeah,
The only thing is that there's not a lot of places to stay at, so you probably have to stay outside,
yeah, yeah.
which is not bad. It's
That's
not
true.
terrible.
But there was plenty of stuff close though.
No, I'm just saying that like there's just not a lot of hotels. Like
Yeah, yeah,
you might have to stay outside the town, which is fine, like I said, but you make
yeah.
it work. It's just like anywhere. But it's a cool town, and it used to be called the Switzerland, Pennsylvania or something like that. What was it?
Oh, I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know. The train museum was pretty cool though. I don't know
What's
if
going to
they're
bother me?
trains, but trains. That's all right. Last time I was bothered by something the whole time.
It was a very popular destination, basically, where went back in the train days, and people used to stop there all the time, and they called it like that, like the Swiss of Switzerland of Pennsylvania, or Switzerland of the U.S., or something
Poconos,
like
maybe.
along
Yeah.
of that along those lines. And just because of the mountains and the way that it's set up and structured and everything in the town, it's very cool, neat atmosphere. And yeah, like I said, basically, I'm talking it up, but I'm probably not doing a good job. But anyway, if you
That's all
have
right.
interest in Jim Thorpe, it's named. It was actually a named Ma Chunk to begin with. They changed the name to Jim
Yes.
Thorpe. Jim Thorpe was the great athlete. Jim Thorpe. His remains were moved to Jim Thorpe. It's a big ordeal. There's statues and whatnot there, and it's pretty cool history. A little
Yeah.
controversial there, but anyway, if you get a chance to visit, it is a very cool town.
Was a neat
I'm
little.
rambling. I'm rambling, but let me ramble. It's my show.
That's right. That's right. There's other spring marathons that are cool. I don't know if they still have it or not, but Run for the Red was all right. That was in the Poconos. Boston's a lot of fun, but you got to qualify for that one.
Wait, wait, wait.
Um,
You have to qualify and then qualify and then
yeah,
qualify again.
you got to qualify again for Boston.
Triple qualifier.
But that one's a lot of fun. I'll be doing the Flying Pig. That's in the spring. That's in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's supposed to be one of the most fun marathons in the country.
I don't see how.
Um,
How would flying pigs be fun?
I don't know, but I'm
How
excited
did they,
for it.
how do they do that? Do they throw like hot dogs around or something?
I don't know. I'm excited to find out. I'll let you know.
Got hit with a ham, a piece of bacon.
I don't. I really don't know. I'm excited for it. I don't know even where they came up with the name or anything, but it's been in the pages of Runner's World since I was a wee lad, and I finally signed up for it. So
They
it'll
give
be
they
fun.
give a pig a lot of Red Bull and send him on his way, I guess.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. It'll give you wings. Not a
Uh,
sponsor.
you're gonna have to let me know. I can't imagine why that would be called that.
Yeah, but lots of spring ones. Just pick one and go, man. Pick one and go.
If it was me picking a marathon, which is highly unlikely to happen, obviously, I would pick it based on the region. So, like, if I wanted to run in Europe, I'd obviously be looking in Europe. If I wanted to run in the Midwest or the Northwest or the Southeast or wherever, I'd pick something like that first, and then I would just narrow it down. Kind of like you'd pick a college.
Kind of like what?
Kind
You
of like
cut
I'd
out.
pick a college. I'd pick
Oh
like a
yeah,
bunch
yeah,
of different places, all in the same vicinity, like 5, 6 places, whatever. And then
yeah.
I would um, narrow it down. So I would go, okay, I don't want to go to that one because it's twice the price. I don't want to go that one because there's like way more people than I want. This one's too small. Okay, so now I'm down to 3. Okay, what's the differences? This weekend's no good for me. That weekend's good for me. This one has a good history and a good rep. Okay, there you go. I got my one. I would just
Yeah,
narrow it down that way. But I would definitely pick like a region, and I would research like all in that time frame, like which ones are in that area.
yeah.
I would just start by googling that first. That's
I
what I
de-
would do.
yeah, I would definitely have a method. For quite a while, especially when the kids were younger, it was proximity.
Yeah,
What could I go to really and not have to spend the night in a hotel? And now, now that they're older and things like that, we've been going to some that are maybe a further distance. Like I wanted to do Boston again, and my wife said we've done too many Bostons. You got to do something else. So I was like, well, I've always wanted to do this one in Cincinnati. I'm gonna sign up. You know, um, so that's
see,
what we're doing now.
you're going in the wrong direction, man. You got to start going south. You're going north.
I want to do this one's supposed to be a lot of fun. I guess it's technically the spring. The Virginia Beach one, sponsored by Yingling, that's St. Patty's Day weekend. I'd like to do that one, but it's St. Patty's Day, so it's mid March. So if that counts as a spring one for you, listener, that's an option. I've heard that one's a blast. So you know,
I I I don't know. I would be if I was you with your history. I would be looking at Europe. I'd be looking at Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah, like something different, something out of town.
We had looked into the Dublin Marathon, my wife and I.
Yeah.
and thought that'd be a cool trip. Always wanted to go to Ireland. Dublin has a marathon. Um, it is really hard to get into, and it's not because of the qualifying standard. It's because the qualifying standard is only for Irish citizens.
Uh huh.
And basically, if you want to go and you're not a citizen, you
Yeah.
have to enter the lottery. Well, of course, if you enter a lottery, you could
Yeah.
plan a whole trip and not get in, you know? So that one kind of
Yes,
moved to
but
the
I
back
get the
burner.
trip, right?
Yeah, you would get the trip, but man, all that planning, all that preparation for the marathon, and then you're not even in it. I mean, because you
But
got to
I
pay for those
still get the trip.
lotteries. Yeah, you'd still get the trip,
Yes.
but for the
This is
but
this is a
for those,
win-win.
not really, because for those lotteries, you have to pay the entry fee, and if you don't get
Yeah.
in, you don't get your money back.
Yeah, but I still get the trip.
Yeah, but you just spent hundreds of dollars on an entry fee to a race
But
that
I
you're not getting
but I
back.
get the trip, so it's a win-win.
You get the trip, but you still got to pay that electric bill. See, you could use that couple hundred extra dollars.
No, I got the trip. Listen, it's
But
one of those.
Gary Ferguson told me about a different one in Ireland, a lot hillier, a lot harder.
Oh,
But
great, Gary,
yeah,
thanks.
yeah,
Appreciate
but
it.
you don't have to. You don't have to register in a lottery. You just sign up. So
Yeah, because no one's signing up for it.
I've kind of been looking into that one.
That sounds like a negative win there.
I think that would want just with the travel and stuff, that would not be one that you do for time.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, you're right. It would be a little bit difficult if you weren't sure you're gonna be able to run in it. So it would be like
Yeah,
an extra marathon is how I would look at that. Like, I might run this, I might not. I'll
yeah,
call it an
yeah.
extra marathon for my year. Um, that's how I would look at that. And as far as other one, same thing. Like, I mean, Boston, you don't always get into, like you said, in other cities. So
Yeah.
I mean, it comes down to how many do you want to run in a year, I guess.
I guess
Like,
the
what are
way
the definite?
those ones are overseas. I guess that's what makes it harder for me to be like, okay, I didn't get in next year. Like overseas, that's a lot of logistical coordination. So
Logistical coordination, people.
yeah, I made that up.
That's I'm sure to any logistician that would be a real thing.
But yeah, I guess that's what makes it hard for me. Disney was fun. That's in January though. I don't know that that counts as springtime. That's winter.
Once again, that's one that I would not call a win-win.
I mean, it was
That would be the one
exhausting.
that I would be like. That'd be the one where I'd be like, I'm okay with them telling me that I didn't get in.
That's one though that
Get
like
down there, they go, you didn't get in. You just
yeah.
oh, no big deal. I'm gonna be
Most pe-
walking around for 26.2.
most people run that one for fun though. So again, not one for time, I guess.
I mean,
But it was a
honestly,
lot of
like the
fun.
last time that we went, we probably logged 10 miles a day in walking anyway, just in the park. So, like, I mean,
Oh,
however many
probably.
days you do, 10 miles a day. And I mean, maybe not everyone does that. I mean, we kind of hustle. We're like working out. Yeah, we're basically working out anyway.
Just hustling through Disney.
Do we
Hustling.
have time to eat? Not right now. Got to get to the next line.
Cheerios. We got time to eat Cheerios.
Oh, man.
That's going on the greatest hits album.
Can't wait.
Now that's what they call music. Maverick and Wolfman.
Oh, we never did the song. I
I
was
know.
just thinking about that. We were supposed to write a song.
Yeah.
Forgot about the song. Ooh, I'm gonna have to
Bonus
write that.
track.
I totally forgot about it. Isn't that? Oh, it's bad. It's bad. I will
It's
get to
coming.
that. I will
One
get to this
day.
song. Now I'm just gonna have to put it on my list of things to do.
Add it to the list.
This is a long list. Anyway, so keep giving your lessons to your runners. Hopefully, they'll heed the advice. And yeah, patience. It's a virtue.
It is. That is what they say. If you have your own questions, be sure to email us.
Or answer or answer them yourself.
Running with Maverick and Wolfman at yahoo.com for those listening. Like we always say, we've got answers. Might not be what you're looking for, but we got answers.
It's a win-win.
Win-win. Win-win.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for laughing with us. Have a great week. Maverick and Wolfman running out.